Okay, so what should we do next? Look for trouble. Ship graveyard, so it should be a boss over there, right? Level 30th. Let's go check that out. Little friend. Where is she? There she is. Oh. It's not what I thought it was going to be. That's okay. Multiple debris fields. I guess let's go check them out. See what kind of junk we can find. Ship graveyard. Thought a boss might be here. Maybe we might have already killed it. Maybe. Supposed to be a debris field around here somewhere, but or not. Little sparkles. Gravity. Stop that. P.S. Welcome back, Star Valor, huh? Is this another Mountain Blade space game? Not really, no. No, it's not. The more I think about it, no. It's kind of like a action RPG. An action RPG in space is kind of like what it is. It's kind of the same genre as Star Sector. There's exploration, like this is the galaxy. Basically, if there's a little light there, you can get there eventually. So again, you just fly around, you can customize the ship with equipment, and you can actually do technology type research and eventually end up building your own weapons and designing them that way. And then there's different ships you can buy, different classes, different sizes, 6 sizes of classes. This is the biggest. It's not you. This is a Titan. That's the name of the ship, right? It's a Class 6 Dreadnought. Stuff. Big stuff to solve its weapons on the side. You get the little weapon hardpoints with the firing angles. This is the equipment on the ship, which is shields, engines, thrusters, tractor beams, different analyzers, drones, refineries, if you're doing the mining thing, which I kind of am. And then you've got a crew. You've got a captain, first officers, pilots, navigators, gunners, and the amount of crew is dependent on how big the ship is. So the smaller the ship, the smaller the crew, that kind of thing. So you got jump gates or warp gates, whatever you want to call them. You also have warp drives. Warp drives function 2 different ways, either running off of energy cells of fuel, or the ship can actually produce enough energy on its own, so it doesn't need energy cells. It just needs, have enough, and they regenerate and that kind of stuff. So both of these ships are set up so that they do not need the energy cells. They produce enough energy to do their own warping. And then you have all kinds of stuff, and the RPG portion comes into your skill progressions. You got engineering, combat, exploration, business, and social. And you have your knowledge. These are all just various levels of things, like tech levels, your pilots, fleet commander. Fleet commander affects how many ships you can have in your little fleet. In this case, our maximum fleet size is 30 points. And currently we have our base ship plus a cruiser, which is 20, and then we also have a corvette in the hangar of the ship that I'm piloting right now, which I believe is another 5 points. So we're almost using up all our fleet bonuses, but as you level up you get more points to spend stuff. So, and it tells you how you level up to over here on the side, which is really nice. And geology, this is mostly related to mining stuff. Explorer for exploring. And then construction, this is the newest one that came in with the DLC that was released a couple weeks back, which allows you to build stations now. So, and as your construction level goes up, it affects little bonuses there, as well as what you can actually build, which in this case is over here on the right hand side. It's everything we know how to build. So, for an exploration game like the classic Starflight or Star Control games. They probably aren't as good as you remember, but nevertheless. Oh, they're still good. Those are classics. Starflight and Star Control are the classics out there. But anyway, we're in the system, and what are we doing? Hit the different debris fields for basically salvaging stuff that can help your technology levels go up. So anyway, this is our currently cargo we have on the ship itself. Not everything, but if we get hit up a space station, we can actually see all the crap we really have. It's because it's all linked together once you're at a station. Let's see, we don't need more salvage. Can't save though because we're not next to a station. There's no station here. And the numbers represent the level of the system. So if you're level 10, you probably don't want to go into a 30. Ship graveyard. We were here already, right? Nebula. It's been here. Haven't been there. It's unknown. Been there. There's a boss there. Level 40. Might be ugly. Let's go over here. So we've been here before. Done a little bit of flying around. Got a civilian station down there. Got a rebel outpost up there. So rebel outpost is there's a story going on here. We've got some bad aliens. Well, I don't know if they're technically bad, but they've basically conquered the galaxy for the most part, or at least this particular area they're called the Vengi, I think is how you pronounce it. And the rebels, of course, are the humans rebelling against them, and so if they run into each other, they will fight each other. The debris. Oh, we were here not too long ago. And of course, the planet's here. Actually, no, let's go to the civilians. Go see what they have. Anything interesting? I don't think they did. The rebels didn't have anything interesting. I'm looking for mining ships, just for fun, because I've never really run a mining ship, I don't think. Not a true one. This is not a mining ship. Rio, welcome back. So you started playing this game 2 days in, and you got 2 corvettes, with your primary ship being a Space Ranger with a good chunk of rare and exotic gear. It's all ready to get blown up, isn't it? Hey, debris field. So, little sparkles there. That's a debris field. Let's basically just see that. Come over, park close to it. Make sure you stop, and then hit V and do the scavenging. Extremely paranoid when it comes to games like these. Of course you should be. And the different colors of the ships. Green means they are friendlies. Yellow, more neutral. Red, of course, is enemy. And blue is really friendly. Actually, our own. The darker blue. So yes, this is a cruiser behind us. This is actually a story-based ship. That there is a storyline to play, and if you follow the storyline, you can actually end up with this ship, which is pretty good, especially for a cruiser. It's basically a very effective missile boat. Don't go in without a plan. Going in without a plan is the best part to go, or best way to go. So trade. So these are the ships they're currently selling. These are not all the ships in the game. Got the different class sizes. There's a class 2 and then 3 4s. So too small for what I'm looking for. I was going to trade in the Space Ranger for a Razor class bed, only to find one in a ship graveyard. Yes, that's always fun to find a random ship in the middle of nowhere. Yes, we actually came down here to save. Can't save it just anywhere. So the ship graveyard, level 31. Now this is the one we're looking at, interested in. So, see in the lower right-hand corner, the little pop-up window for the ship graveyard, that little white skull with the red things coming off it, there's a boss in there. That's going to be approximately level 41. So it's going to be a fairly intense fight. Get a cruiser if you keep going on with the story. Yep, get the cruiser. So we're going to go head down here. Part of a side hidden quest, though. Shh. I wasn't going to tell him that part. Just trying to get his hopes up. It's not that hidden, though. And keep in mind, I haven't, up until a couple of weeks back, I hadn't played this game in like 2 years, but this is the same game that I was playing 2 years ago. So it's been a while since I've actually done the work to get the Hephaestus. So I'm not sure exactly how you find it. But I don't remember it being difficult to find. I could have run into it on accident too. Yes, you've actually done a really good job keeping the old saves compatible. It's appreciated, trust me. I keep debating whether I want to start a new playthrough or not, though. So there's our boss to kill. Bring in our little friend. There she is. Where'd she go? You check the station defense mode. I did play it, actually. And that's actually how before I started playing this, just going in with the existing save, I did the defense mode just to get a grasp of how to build stations and stuff, and it gets gradually harder. Yes, I understood that there were some unlocks if you finish it or you get to a certain point. There's actually unlocks for this. So, but yeah, the defense mode it gets more difficult. It starts off nice and easy going, but as you get more and more developed, it gets more and more difficult. It's definitely challenging, especially because you don't have, say, a Titan to help you to make it with your defenses. You got this little crappy ship that you're supposed to somehow help with defenses, and it's not really good at that. So having these two to defend is a huge difference. Not doing too well, is he? That was not difficult at all. Of course, he's face-hugging us, but... So that was a boss. I didn't see what level he was. Should be roughly 40. We're a little bit higher than that. So... Oh yeah, bring up the repair drones to repair. So, these two ships, they're different in the fact that the Hephaestus here is set up with shields and a little bit of armor. This thing is set up with a lot of armor and a lot of hull points, so it has no shields at all. Basically, we're just hull point tanking, or armor tanking, however you want to call it. So no shields at all. So we do have to take time to repairs, but he was like taking the bulk of the abuse too. But anyway, Hephaestus, strong shields, armor and hull points, not spectacular, but good enough. But again, this one's a tanking beast, sort of, kind of. Happy is what you get in the storyline quest. Hephaestus, yes. There's a side quest that you do for the Hephaestus. It's fairly easy to find. I don't remember having any trouble finding it, at least. But it's been a while. And the Hephaestus is it's a great missile boat. I think regular guns work on it too, but it's definitely a missile boat. It excels at being a missile boat. Tech level insufficient. The Space Ranger for a Corvette, buddy. Don't like ships that look like small fighters. The main storyline, you get other stuff. The Hephaestus you get in a special quest, easy to trigger though, right? Like I said, I don't even... Again, I don't even remember how I found it. But it's a nice cruiser. It really is. I like missile boats in general for these type of games. Get some scrap over there, salvage, whatever. Just get a ship for free after you paid for one already. Well, you just keep it stored. Just store one. For me, the Hephaestus sat in some system for a long time. After I got this thing, I didn't use the Hephaestus for a long time, mainly because I didn't have enough command points to bring in the Hephaestus into the fleet. So I had to work on that. I ran before. I love battle stars. Well, this is. I don't know how close you can get to a battle star in this, because even though this thing's got a hangar in it, it's not very big. Currently, it only has room for a Corvette or 2 or 3 really small stuff. This is our Corvette, which originally was for mining purposes, but now it's for base construction. So we had to take its mining lasers off and put some repair beams on instead, so they can actually build stuff. Because that's how that works. Is that over there? It's probably more junk, isn't it? It's a red ore and gold in that one. More debris. Pretty sure the blinking blue dot is junk. Literal junk. Or not. It's an upgrade kit. It's close. How much exploration do I really want to do? My exploration sucks. So... red ore, this is the gray ore. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. 49. Uh-oh, bad guys. The Hephaestus. The 2 missile boats get the job done. You know what's John? Now, what are you doing over here? More junk. What's hitting that causes the screen to shake? Holy crap. It's the missiles that do that. It's missiles. I think you can turn that off. I think. Let me double check here in a second. Floof. settings. So options, stuff. Have friendly fire turned off. It's not a bad idea. Oh, you haven't got the screen shake check? Maybe that's it. I don't see a way to turn it off, though. I mean, it doesn't bother me, so. That's why I haven't really worried about it. There's more than one occasion where you live just because you beefed your ship in a convoy because of a small scale war. The wars are fun. Once you get a warp drive into your ship, you'll learn to use it to get out of some sketchy situations sometimes, which is always fun trying to do. Doing with storage. Not too bad. Oh, what the hell is this? Next 27 flat cannon. 40. Oh, cannon ammo. Currently are just small scale laser repeaters. Yeah, the lasers don't cause a whole lot of shaking. The shaking is mainly from the ballistic type stuff. Missiles and, cannons or whatever. That'd be like controlled on Syndicate. Yep. It's the last time I was over here. Station here. I haven't been here before. Let's go see what's usually, well, maybe not usually, but stations have a tendency to be closer to planets, typically. And there we go. So, merchants. And there are friends. Sifty, you'll be building your ships how they do them in Halo's missiles, railguns, beam. Well, you can do that. So, mission. Regional delivery. Transfer request regional stuff. Deliver a package to designated terminal and sector. Time to complete full rewards 2 minutes. Seems awfully quick. So go to Syndicate Trading Station, Sector 17-3 for stuff. Improved energy barrier. So it's a shield. Trader Codex, an orange one. It's better than what I have. Or a medium laser beam. It's up there. Kind of far away. So there's a system in here, I think. Yeah, see the little lines going somewhere. Is that where it is? $17.3. So that's up here. In this area, so we'd be a little tricky to find or get there in time without knowing where it is, because we'd have to find the gate or something, I don't know. Not too difficult because of the system levels, but that's something I really want to do. Let's get the piece. marauders, so clear pirate hideout. Sure, why not? Not real big on deliveries, but it's okay. Hangar. Oh, let's get rid of some of the stuff. So, all this... all the junk we've been collecting. One of these days I'll go through all this stuff and get some good research out of it, maybe. Anyway, stashing all our materials. Junk. Ooh, they're buying junk here. We don't need this. Need those, though. Energy cells, we don't need those, but we'll deposit all of them. Not on the station, though. Let's see if we can sell them someplace else. Okay, it's a trade. Ships. So, Guardian 4-77, this is the Corvette. Pelican. Frigate, class 4, and then Horizon Cruiser. This is carrier. Fleet ships gain hull points and max speed. Hangar repairs 35 hit points per second. Cargo's 200, not too bad. So the hangar is 12 points worth of stuff. Max size of a yacht, though. So yachts are what, level 2? Not really looking for a carrier. Good for it? It's not bad. So I'm not sure what I'm chasing exactly. But we heard the noise and we figured let's go check it out. Where's my friend? Oh, the pirate. Keeping the peace. So we're done. Great job. We're done. So large ion reactor, so that's a generator, thrusters, and fast piercing. So that's stuff I don't really need, but. Now we're going to kill this hideout. So unfortunately it requires construction level 44, and I have construction level 42. So unfortunately can't occupy this, but we can do this other stuff. Plunder it, salvage, or hack. We're going to hack for tech knowledge. Guess that's what we'll do. Medium bleed. Didn't have that already? It's not good. Medium laser beam. I didn't know how to do that already. It's sad. It's just sad. So now we could just like fly around here and explore a little bit. Doesn't look like there's much here though. Just wanting to save. Oh, I had to turn in still. Oops. That'd have been good. Close enough. Nope. So what I want doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all stuff way under level for me. So Cure laser. Don't want to do that one. Greater job. Nope. Okay. Let's see what's down here. It looks safe. It doesn't look safe, but level 32 is what it said. Level 32 is not horrible. Let's get a couple planets spaced out. Okay. Do a little bit of exploring. Okay. Civilian station. Keep the peace. So beating up on pirates. So I'll do that. Eliminate notorious pirate. Do that one too. And delivery. Don't care about so much. So ships. Fortuna. For cruiser. Are good for drones. Got a hangar too for ships. Not very big. Max size of yacht. So yachts are level 2. Anybody worth hiring? Not really. Oh, nothing special. These instructors, though. Okay, next. Let's go. That's our pirate base over there, but we're gonna, yeah, I guess we go that way. I guess I don't need to do that because it shows up on my radar already. Down there, a little triangle. And that was right there. So nothing wrong with this planet. Was easy. So charging laser blueprint, charging heavy laser, and speed booster Mark III. Might pick that up because it's purple. Monkus, welcome to stream. Tried this game out for the first time yesterday. Chose independent after the tutorial and was completely lost. I tried to do battle and got your butt handed to you. Found a hound finally when you reached level 19. Is there a good loadout for the hound? Oh, I have no idea. I am not a expert on building ships, unfortunately. I like missile boats because you don't have to aim, to be honest. Dead yet? You are dead. So this one I can capture for 35. And the Hound, I don't know which one the Hound... See, here's the problem, is I don't know all the ships by heart. So when you say the Hound, I don't really know what that is. Because to me, I play Star Sector as well, and the Hound in Star Sector is kind of like a... it's a low-level ship that's not really good. So in here, I don't know what it is, actually. So do I want to... Do I want to claim this? Do you want to claim this? Or do I want to do attack knowledge? Let's claim it. Management. So this is a minus? This is a mining one, so we got gray ore and silver here. No hangar to sell. Huh? We do have a hangar. We don't have a market, though. We've got lots of points to spend. Some energy reduction there. Shields. Doesn't really matter. So 75. We'll never be back here again, just to be clear. But we get access to all this stuff. Starting ship, you could do nothing. Could never shoot the enemy. Yeah, the starting stuff for combat it can be rough until you get learn how everything works, and because a lot of the weapons are really short range, so you have to learn how to drive basically. Hence missiles. Because missiles you don't have to aim. Problem with missiles is they can't be shot down, but that's not a big deal. What else? Those are some real pretty missiles. You need to know how to build those. Oh, they're trickier. Can't do stuff because it's in a station, so we can't show you how to build them. Missiles are real pretty, though. You just don't think you have the tonnage to keep up with the ammo cost. Here's the fun part. These particular missiles don't use ammo. Other missile launchers usually do, right? We switched over to these specifically because these do not use ammo. It has 7 weapon slots, and it's a cruiser. Which missiles do you recommend? The best ones you can make. Or buy. I need to find a regular station so we can look at stuff better. I have to go back here anyway, so let's go talk to the civilians real quick. I should be able to look at blueprints back there. I'm using actually energy orbs, I believe is what they're called. We get a little bit more information once I get to a station so we can actually look at blueprints. Where do you find them? Well, you can either buy them or you have to learn how to research them. Or you can get them through research. Hey, look, somebody's going to try to kill me. You're a big believer in accuracy by sheer volume. Well, that's how this works. Okay, so we decided we wanted the booster. It's crew. Crafting. So for those of you who know, there's crafting in this game. You can make custom weapons, you can have blueprints, and ship enhancement. This is different than that stuff, which I haven't done in a while. Forgot about these. I forget to do this. But anyway, blueprints. So these are blueprints that you can either find as loot, mission rewards. You can buy them from certain stations and stuff. They sell various blueprints. I find most of mine, I think, or do you learn how to use them? I forget. It's been a while. But this is just generic, blueprints. You can't really, like this flat cannon. You build it and you're good to go. You can't really modify it. That's what the custom weapons are about. So these are how you build your weapons, and this stuff you learn as your tech level goes up, basically. Where's it? Storage. So basically you find junk and say, oh, in order to learn how to make something, you have to break it down. So in this case, it's scrapping it. So in this case, say this heavy laser beam, these white ones. Again, colors. White is the basic, or gray is the lowest level. White, green, blue, orange, and then purple. Sorry, no, purple and then orange. Sorry, purple and then orange. So anyway, so you find this stuff, you click on it, and go, oh, I want to scrap this. And it actually tells you, right? It used to tell you. Anyway, you scrap stuff in order to learn more about it, sort of, kind of. And it actually tells you your blueprint known right there. So 10% to tier 2 for this improved laser beam. This one is still 10%. So again, you still have to keep scrapping these in order to progress towards that. In this case, still 10% to tier 3. So it takes a little while. But once you do, blueprint learned, improved laser beam. So that's how you learn your blueprints. Just keep scrapping stuff. And of course you don't want to scrap eventually you're going to probably be scrapping purples and stuff, but I don't think there's a point to scrapping purples, because if I remember right, Leos, who's the developer of this game, I think he mentioned a week or two ago when he was in the stream, he said that he's working on getting a way to get orange blueprints. So I would say once you're up to the grays and the whites, you can scrap those, unless you really, really want them. But as you're starting out, I would definitely keep the blues and the purples and actually use them in ships and scrap everything else to learn how to make new stuff. Because once you know how to make them, all you need is the parts. And again, this all comes down, again, scrap everything. So you do a lot of combat, because I apparently fly the unfriendly skies, but your ships are given light on the weaponry department. They're just fast explorers. A lot of them at the beginning, yes, and don't neglect the mining either. Mining's a big deal. Mining is a good way to make money, and it'll help with your you're going to need the resources in order to build stuff too. Yeah, mining, I like mining this game. It's fun. So anyway, because the laser cores, these come from the crystals you get from mining. So you don't learn these until you get enough crystals to break down, which of course comes down to so these crystals, I guess you don't, how do you do, maybe I'm messing that up. Maybe you don't scrub these. How do you do that? How do you get those? Maybe it's just from mining. Strong ships because you want to go mining, yes. Don't skip the mining, in all honesty, because you get the resources you need to make this. It depends. If you want to craft stuff, you don't have to craft, because a lot of the stuff you can find as for sale. But mining gives you money in order to buy stuff, or you can get money from mining, so you can actually buy this stuff. But again, if you're happy with the generic stuff, go for it. Just buy it. But if you want to make custom stuff, mining, I think, is pretty much a requirement. Tech level and lots of crystals to craft energy orbs. Yes. So, Custom weapon. So the energy orb core. These are what I'm using. Or these are the missiles I'm using, but you can also make the pulse. Is that missiles? Is this causes a massive explosion, damage, and everything? So that's a missile. And torpedoes. Warheads, again, that's for missiles too. Basically, these cores up here are your lasers and your guns. Plasma guns. These are your missiles. You can also make mines too, and then more missiles, and then rail guns, and repair beams, and energy orbs. Energy orbs are really liking. Places that are contested. Yep, that's usually the way it works in these games. It's like one mistake we have, and that's being unable to assign names to ships. You sure? Quick change the control. No, that's not that. Didn't I see some places where you can give a nickname to stuff? Oh, people. You can give nicknames to people, not the ships themselves. Should you start over and join the mining group? I feel like you just wasted your time yesterday and didn't make the time go by faster. Join the mining group. I don't think you need to. Work stats. So reputation. I don't think you need to restart over, Wonkus. I think if you just do missions and whatever for the mining people, you can actually... It's not that big of a deal. You can do mining stuff. The only reason you want to get your rep up is to get special ships, usually. Yeah, just do just do missions. And you should be good to go. Because you get reputation when you do missions. So, Molly. Short. Yeah, see, it tells you what you get. Experience, credits, and stuff. And usually there's reputation involved. And the mining group, should I pick one of their areas and start mining? Oh, you can mine wherever you want. You can mine wherever you want. You don't need permission usually to mine. As long as you don't shoot them, you should be good to go. Because if you actually go out to here, to the galaxy map, and if you bend to certain ones, it actually tells you what the minerals are like. In this case, there's poor, unknown. Yeah, it's because we haven't been there. Very poor. Very poor. So not always the best selections for minerals or whatever, but sometimes there's some good spots. Very poor. What is it? The asteroid. What is it? The asteroid something or other. What is it? It's like a crap. What's it called? Some of these systems are. It's like flying through an asteroid field. And the asteroids just keep, they keep coming at you, and you can, shoot them and that kind of stuff. Not recommended for starting, because you need to be able to survive the collisions with the asteroids sometimes, because the asteroids can hit you kind of hard. So, anyway, you can just once you start getting to systems, you can see what their mineral situations are like. In this case, not the best, but there's a medium one there. Asteroid Rush. There we go. Asteroid Rush. That's how you can pick up some asteroids too, but definitely need some decent weapons and defenses. Otherwise, you might be a little damaged. Controlled by PMC or Syndicate as they attract less marauders, right? So, yeah, level stuff. As you can see, this is all the low-level systems here. So, not the best selection, or not the best minerals, but gotta start somewhere. And they're relatively safe, so for protection to attack the pirates while you mine. They warp in all the time. Right, and again, that depends on the systems you're in. Do you hold onto all the materials or do you sell them? I typically sell them unless I need them. How's that for an answer? Probably not super helpful. But in this case, trade. So like iron. I don't really, well, iron is used sometimes. Is it used in crafting? The only reason you'd be holding on to minerals is if you're going to do crafting. But if you're not ready to do crafting yet, just sell it. If it's beginning of the game, for the most part, just sell it. And if you actually need something like a mining laser upgrade or that kind of stuff, just buy it from the trade. You know, just buy it from the stuff here. If you need an actual upgrade.
It is time to take a break.
But minerals, just sell them.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
Cannon ammo, we don't need that.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Oh, right. Oh, this is crafting stuff? Okay. Use iron for basic components or upgrades. There you go. Yeah, again, if you don't, I mean, unless you know what you need the minerals that you're mining for, you might as well sell it. Because you can't, unfortunately, a lot of the basic minerals like iron, you can only store them in a local station. You can't put them in your resource stash. Some materials you can, like say iridium down here, you can put into your resource stash, and lithium, and of course all the crystals. That stuff you might want to hold on to, even though you can sell it for, you know, a decent amount of money typically, but not all stations will buy it, as you can see. But this one, lithium, so not too bad price. But again, this stuff you could probably want to hold on to for crafting reasons, maybe. But iron, copper, well, copper you're probably, but again, like I said, iron and most of the minerals you can't store anywhere. You know, you can't store in your resource stash, so then you have to, you know, remember where you put them in the station, or you have to pay attention where they are here. As you can see, I've got a bunch of crap out there. I've got energy cells, silver, silicon, that I'll probably never pick up again. So learn what the little icons on the map mean. So this is a bunch of ship. This is where I've been storing crew and smaller ships. Way over here. Ships go here, see? And then just random storage, energy cells and nickel and more energy cells, this kind of stuff. So, but yeah, basically when you're starting off in your mining, just sell the stuff for the money, and so you can buy upgrades for your ship. Because crafting takes a while to get the good stuff. So line question at level 20. What weapon's best for the 2 scouts that spawn at the site you go to for Sam? I have no idea. I did those things 2 years ago. So I don't have a good answer there. It's been a while since I've done those missions. So unfortunately I don't have a good answer for you. And I do need to take a break. I've run out of water, so my voice is getting kind of scratchy here. So I need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy and Rocket, and see what they're up to. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy the dog video.